I like She-Hulk. So, 1 week ago, I made a video where I rated some female pop singers. So today I'm going to play with another fan base. In today's video, I'm going to rate Marvel series, but actually only the ones that watch it. And quick disclaimer, those kind of rating videos, it's just about the thing itself and if I liked it or not. Like in the Marvel series, I don't care about the comics. I'm just going to say, I watched this, I liked it, I didn't like it. I'm going to give 0 to 10, and that's it. It's just about liking it or not. I mean, I'm going to start with one that it's simple, and it's a fan. I am Groot. And I wasn't going to do animation, but the Groot series were fun to watch, and it's so short and it's so simple, but it's good to watch. It's refreshing, and Groot is like so sweet and fun to watch. So I'm going to give the Groot a 10. That was just to calm you down because I'm going to get down. Then we go to Hulkeye. I liked it. It's not remarkable. I don't remember much of what happened. I just really love the Black Widow sister. I mean, she made the Hawkeye series. I know she's not actually the main character, but she's it for me. And I think she's a great replacement for the Black Widow. But about the series itself, it wasn't remarkable. I don't think about rewatching it. So I'm going to give it a 7 because okay, it was good, but it wasn't that good. I don't think much about it. I like the characters in it, but it was just it. It was funny. It was good to watch. I think the major problem with the Marvel's movies and series are that they're always part of something bigger, that in the actual movie or series there's really not a great story. It's just a part of a big story, and I would like to have some movies or series where you have a whole story. Of course that can be part of a bigger story, but most of them are just tabs or just small pieces of a big okay story. Please don't hate me, I actually enjoy it. Again, I wasn't going to talk about the cartoon, but I need to mention the What If series. I like the fact that each episode is about one possible situation, one universe. And for me, it has the same goodness and the same badness as Black Mirror. You're going to love some episodes, you're going to just like some of those, and you're going to really hate some of those. And for me, that's it. There are some episodes that for me are a 10, some they're like a 7, and some they're just like a 5 that I just want it to finish so I can go to the next episode. So I'm not going to give a note to this one because I think at each episode deserves a different rating. Then we get to a series that I didn't watch it. I know I said I was going to mention only the series I watched it, but I need to mention the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I just needed to mention that I hate the fact that they kind of find a way to keep the Captain American alive because I really hate him. I just wanted to mention that I hate him. Yes, I'm Team Iron Man. I hate the fact that he got a happy ending. I hate him. Okay, I'll stop. Now talking about something really good, and that's really good. And I think everyone agrees with me. The Loki series. It's a 10. But it's not a 10 like it's a 10. It's a real 10. I don't know if I can rate this one properly because I remember not caring much about it. I mean, I don't know if the marketing was bad or if I didn't get the marketing right. But when the first season started, I was going to watch it just because it kind of involves magic because of Loki. And just for that, because everything there is magic and fantasy and different realities, I just love it. But the first season was so great. I mean, it was so great. The whole story had a meaning, and it was a full story. Of course, they mentioned other things, but it was a full story, and that's hardly what happens in the other series. And I remember when they said there are going to be a season 2, I got kind of sad because, oh, they're going to destroy the series. The series is great. Please don't do a season 2. I know there are a lot of answers missing from this one, but it was so perfect. Please don't do a season 2. But they did. And I'm going to say it was better than the first. The first season was a 10. The season 2 was 10 times better. And I don't know, the season 2, I was so involved in it. And I didn't remember much of the first season. I remember the feelings, the strong feelings. I rewatched the first season and I said, I don't know if I'm going to watch it season 2 because it's really good. And when I watched this, I was so amazed that I literally just rewatched the 2 seasons again, just of how great it was. It was really great. And sometimes I'm on YouTube and I just rewatch some parts of the season 1, and I don't know, the best show that Marvel has. Nothing can be compared to it. And no, we're going to get to WandaVision. We have some things to talk about it. Then we get, okay, I just talked good about Loki, so Marvel fans, don't hate me right now. We're going to talk about She-Hulk, and I love She-Hulk. Please don't hate me, please, no. I'm stronger than you. Respect me. That actually hurt my neck much because I'm getting older and I need to remember that. I understand why people hate it. People hate it because of the marketing. I think She-Hulk is not a Marvel series. I mean, it is. But it's not a superhero story. It is an attorney, comical, funny show. And the girl has superpowers just to add to the comical part. Because the whole show is supposed to be funny. It's supposed to be an attorney, funny series. And it is exactly that. And I understand the Marvel fans hating it because it's not a superhero series. I don't think it's even about a superhero movie. It's a joke, and it's a joke. I mean, I'm saying it in a good way. You remember that superhero funny movie mocking the Spider-Man with Drake Bell? For me, She-Hulk is basically that. Is to make fun of Marvel. It's a show to make fun of Marvel. It's a funny attorney show. You ask about the CGI. The CGI is terrible. Of course, nobody can say the CGI is good. The CGI is terrible. We can see that her face is always twitching when she turns into the She-Hulk. But the show is great. The actress who played it great. But I understand why people don't like it, because they were expecting a superhero show, at least something in that direction, and She-Hulk is not a superhero thing. It's an attorney, funny show, and the girl has powers, but the powers are the least important thing in the show. And it's to make fun of Marvel. We can see all the time that it's supposed to make fun of Marvel. And I see people complaining about, oh, this was made so bad in the storyline, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it was supposed to be that. It's a sarcastic joke about Marvel. And it's great, it's good. I would give it an 8 because the CGI is really bad. The CGI is really bad. Do I care much? No. I don't care much. But I'm going to give an 8 just because, I mean, we could have a better storyline. I mean, there are things missing, or they could add small pieces of stories each episode that would make it great, besides the CGI. But the show is good. I've already rewatched it just to laugh because it's funny, and it's supposed to be funny. Please don't hate me. I can see that the Marvel fans are knocking my door. They are going to kill me. Let's talk good about another series. Let's talk about WandaVision. When I started watching WandaVision, I was in love with it. I mean, the first episodes, I was so immersed in that universe, in that series, and Wanda is the main reason I started watching the Marvel movies and get into the Marvel universe. Because, I mean, if there is magic, I'm going to watch it. And I'm here for the magic, not for the laser powers. And I thought Marvel was going to add the X-Men, like 10 years ago. And they didn't yet. And I was so excited about this series, and I love that it was going to be only one season, and I love when shows do that, because we don't want many seasons if they're going to be a waste of time. When we prefer just, I mean, I prefer just one good, great season, and that's enough. I want a whole story with a start and a middle and an end. And WandaVision was that for me, and it was a show that was a part of a bigger thing. Of course, they kind of forgot about some things that happened in that show in the Doctor Stranger's movie, but I like the mom movie. I like magic. When there's magic, I'm probably going to like it. But one thing that, I mean, it wasn't a big thing for me about WandaVision was the fact that everyone got so excited with the plot, but I knew exactly what was going to happen. And that was kind of making a little bit more boring for me, because I knew what the plot was, what was happening in the city. If you take only 2 episodes of Supernatural where similar things happen, the whole WandaVision series, it's just those 2 Supernatural episodes. One, there is a guy with psychic powers, and he takes over a city because he wants everything to remain like it was on the 80s. And another episode that I don't remember much about it. But for me, the plot, I mean, I needed more. So, but the show was great. Besides the fact that the plot for me wasn't that big, I love the show. I love her. I love Vision. I love the kids. I need them in the future, Marvel. I need this kind of representation, please. By the way, I'm going to give WandaVision a 9, but I'm excited and I'm waiting for the Agatha Harkness series. I can't wait. I mean, it's basically a whole show about witchcraft inside the Marvel universe, but it's a whole show about magical powers, and I'm so excited about it. Also, she was, I mean, the greatest thing of the series, and she wasn't there much. Not enough for me. I mean, her series, I'm going to give a 10, even though it hadn't started, but I know it's going to be great. Agatha Harkness, you have my heart. Please, don't cut it out yet. Then I'm going to talk about these 2 really fast. Miss Marvel and Moon Knight. Miss Marvel, I'm going to give a 6, maybe a 5, because I liked the show, but it was too childish, and it didn't have a storyline. It was just to put her in the Marvel universe, but the whole the storyline was so incomplete. I mean, I don't think there are going to be more seasons, I don't know, but probably there won't be. So it's full of flaws, and her superpowers are boring. I know I said I wasn't going to talk about the books, but her powers are so lame. I mean, they could have used it in a different way, or show it in a different way, or do something with it, because most of the time it's just her walking or grabbing things. I don't know. I think the Miss Marvel show, it's just a series without a story. The characters are charismatic, especially her family. I think her family is nice. I like her as a character, but there's no storyline. I will watch it all, like, expecting something to happen, like a story or something. They tried to put a plot twist, and it wasn't a plot twist at all. It was boring. And then we go to the Moon Knight. The Moon Knight, again, I watched it and I thought, oh, I really liked it. I like how it looks. I like the characters, and it was good watching it. But then I realized what happened in the Moon Knight series. I mean, what really happens? Okay, we are shown to him, to his character, and the mythology in it, but all of those episodes could be one episode explaining everything, and then we could start a real story. I don't know, when I think about the Moon Knight, and I tried to watch it again, it didn't work for me. And it's a beautiful show. We talked about how bad the She-Hulk CGI was. I liked the Moon Knight static, but it was a show without a script, without a storyline. Again, like Miss Marvel was just to put him, to add him in the Marvel universe. But I mean, where is the story? I understand that he has this mental problem. I understand the mythology in it and how he got into it, but where is it? I could connect with him because the actor who played him is really good. It's really good. You can connect with him really easy, but there's no storyline. I mean, it's just, it looks, the whole season looks like the beginning of a movie. I mean, I needed more, and there was nothing. I'm going to give it a 7 because I think overall the show is good and you enjoy watching and you get excited watching. I could give less, but I really liked the characters, but the storyline, there's no storyline. And this video is just those series I mentioned. Please don't comment hateful things, but comment if you agree, if you disagree, or if you like something better. And why do you hate She-Hulk? Because I know you hate it. I don't know, but many people hate it. I think people didn't even watch it. I mean, the CGI was gross and people didn't want to get. And if you like the Captain American, he's boring. He doesn't even have like good real powers. He just has like a nice butt, but so do I. So that was this video, and I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you in the next video. Please subscribe to this channel. All comments are valid and good, and please like the videos. That helps me a lot. Bye.